This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Friday, April 7th. I'm Michael Groff. We've got a warm day ahead today, but then a trough moves through the region this weekend for windy conditions, cooler temperatures, but the prospects of rain not looking all that good. Let's talk about it as we look outside this morning. A few clouds in the valley at 5:30 a.m. Otherwise, a warm start, 64 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew points at 32, humidity 30%. The winds are light, the barometer is rising. Temperatures out there this morning, 52, the cool spot at Fort McDowell. Most of us here in Metro Phoenix, upper 50s to middle 60s. Satellite picture shows some clouds in northern Arizona right now, but here in south central Arizona, things are mostly clear. Here's the watch warning map. We've got wind advisories out here through much of the west. High wind warnings, some snow expected in the Sierra up to the Cascades. Meanwhile, to the east, red flag warnings across the entire state of Florida. Fire danger elevated, dry conditions, and some freeze warnings further to the north across portions of Ohio and West Virginia, as well as upstate New York. On the convective outlook, we've got a marginal risk of severe storms today in kind of an unusual location up in the northwest from around Spokane to Lewiston, Idaho, and Missoula, Montana. So let's talk about our weather, see what's going on here. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time today. High pressure in control, so another warm day. We'll have some high clouds here, but highs should still climb into the upper 80s and lower 90s. Tonight will be partly cloudy, mild again, mid-50s to mid-60s for our lows. But then tomorrow, the trough begins to move east through the western states. Most of the main energy from this, the upper support, will stay to the north of Arizona. Some thought that some of the moisture on the southern end would move on in here, but I think most of that will be blocked by the coastal mountains of northern Baja and southern California. Still, winds on the increase, southern California along the Colorado River in southern Nevada as well. Around here, a bit cooler, highs in the low and mid-80s. Now, tomorrow night, the thought was maybe some showers with the frontal passage, and I suppose we still have a chance of some sprinkles being generated, but there's just no real upper support for that. There's no dynamics. So, looks like it'll just pass with breezy conditions. Could see maybe a sprinkle. Then on Sunday, cooler, breezy conditions, highs upper 70s to about 80. On Monday, we'll be around 80, maybe the low 80s. The sky mostly sunny. Tuesday, we're partly cloudy, a bit warmer, highs mid and upper 80s. Wednesday, we should be in the upper 80s to about 90. Then Thursday, another trough makes its way toward the west coast, a pretty deep trough at this point, and some rain possible in southern California. We'll have to watch this carefully. The models right now aren't showing any rain here, but we'll see how this develops over time. Some winds picking up again, southern California and along the river. Highs, the guidance suggests we'll be in the low 90s. I think we'll stay below that, mid and upper 80s. Here's a week from today. This is Friday, the 14th. Pretty vigorous trough moving into the western states. Unfortunately, as you see by the 15th of April, this is Saturday, most of that energy will stay to the north. The upper heights coming down here, though, so temperatures would cool off. And again, the latest guidance off of the GFS suggests we'll be down in the 70s, low and middle 70s. And sure hope that verifies. And then this is the end of the forecast period. Sunday, April 16th, another pretty deep wave off the northern Baja coast. Could that produce any rain? Well, we'll see. This is April. It's pretty hard to get significant moisture in here this time of year. All right, a check of the temperatures off of this run of the GFS. And you see that high of 73. That looks pretty appetizing out there on April 15th. Not sure if that's going to verify, but sounds nice, doesn't it? And that'll do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. Our next video back here tomorrow morning. Thanks so much for watching. As always, really do appreciate it. And we'll see you tomorrow.